And you could be mad at people for not changing their lives, for not doing what you want them to do, or you could just do what you supposed to do. And I sat in that. All right, we're back like cooked oatmeal, because I'm gonna stop saying what I normally say, because that's probably not the best thing. And we should leave crack in the 80s. That's neither here nor there. I'm so happy to see you. How have you been? Me? I was going in circles. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, round and around. But now we're back on solid ground. And we're here for another 40-minute video. I know. Y'all been waiting, because I just want to say to my peoples, for really, y'all really been like, my workout videos that are 40 minutes long are some of my most viewed content. So I hear you, I see you literally, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. So we're here with another upper body 40-minute video, okay? I'm gonna let you know when we're starting our watches, or when I'm gonna start my watch, so I can make sure I'm on a clock anyways. I have something somewhere I have to be done by 5. So we're gonna have to get her done. I want you to know that you will need dumbbells. If you don't have any equipment, use bottles in your house, like fill them up with some type of liquid and use those. If you don't have those, if you have bands, I will find a way, I'll figure out a way for you to use bands. If you don't have dumbbells and you have kettlebells, we can always find a way. I have kettlebell right here just in case I need to show you guys anything that you're doing with the kettlebell. Just do what you need to do. Now, because this is a intermediate workout, we're including exercises that are a little more advanced than what we did before, right? That's the whole point of stepping up a level. I do want you to know that if you cannot do the number or the reps that we're doing in each exercise, you have the option of cutting the number, okay? If you are one of those people who bought 35-pound weights 12 years ago and those are the only weights that you have, you definitely need to cut down your number, and you probably are gonna have to use one weight. We'll figure that part out. If y'all have major questions, or if I'm talking to you, please get in the comments, because I don't want to just be doing and recording shit just because. So dumbbells, get your water, get a towel. I'm in the garage. I know my sister's probably gonna be like, yeah, I told you I wanted to do the garage a certain way before you started recording. Well, time waits for no man. Okay, we got things to do, okay? We have stuff to record, okay? I have about 4 or 5 videos I need to spew out to you involving movement before the year's up. So I don't have the time to be waiting for her to be doing whatever. So it's a normal garage with a bike, shoes, and carts on the side, buggies on the side with household items, just like everyone else's goddamn garage, right? Right, okay. Enough of me jabbering. I want you to go ahead and follow, like, and subscribe already, because you're gonna love me. I'm lovable. Go ahead and subscribe now. Get into it. Scroll down what I've been doing this year. Your girl has been busy, and I'm excited for 2025 because I know I'm only going to step it up 12 more notches. Everything is getting better, including me. So grab your water again. We have 40 minutes to get active. Let's stretch. If you have not stretched, please pause this video and stretch for 5 to 10 minutes with your upper body, specifically if you have bands. I may start including more stretching videos before these workout videos, but those are specific, and I'm very specific about stretching, so I try not to mesh everything together because it'd be too much at one time. Get you about 5 to 10 minutes of stretching in. Make sure you stretch your wrist. Get your core warmed up and activated. I just ran a mile, so I'm perfectly warm. Let's get her going. And today we're gonna be talking, we're having our powwow. This has not changed. Every time that I do these videos, we have a powwow. So we're gonna pow and wow about the year and the lessons that we've learned, okay? And go. Time has started. Put your 40-minute watch on. We're starting with snatches, okay? We've seen these before. This is a full-blown movement, full body movement, but of course we're targeting that upper body to make sure I'm good. Yes, I'm good, okay? So your motions are, you're gonna get a small squat in just to kind of start you off, full motion all the way up, okay? Try not to go from here to here, okay? We're not doing a squat 2, press. We're doing a snatch. So I want you to snatch that bad boy up into the sky, right towards your ear, and control it back down, okay? Going straight back into that small squat again and go back up again. These are repetitive moves. We have 10 on each side, and let's go. So we're in December, right? And if you have been with me or have been watching my videos, you know that a month ago, I lost my grandmother, my mom's mom, which was the complete matriarch of this family. And my mom was the full-blown caretaker, full-time caretaker. So we were heavily involved in her life, right? We're going to the other side. Get your little break in if you need to. If not, once again, this is intermediate, so we're not taking as many breaks. Let's breathe. And let's go, okay? And so I think, although as hard as this year's been, starting from September, well, this entire year, but really things going a way that no one was prepared for, September on till now. And it's been really important for me to gain and really look at the lessons I've learned, so I won't get distracted by all of the big shit that's happening. We're going into row to tricep kickbacks, okay? So that row is gonna go right to your hip. Tricep kickback, you wanna keep your elbow in. Don't mind this, these are the kids, it's a school bus. You're gonna keep that arm, take that arm back as straight as you can into a kickback position, okay? So you're going from working your back to your triceps. Back and triceps are used for both exercises, but you go from making one primary to secondary to the opposite of them, okay? So you're gonna get you a slight hinge position in, little hinge, and you could place both of them right in front of you. Your whole purpose is to place them back where that starting position was, okay? Small hinge, go ahead and engage your core. Navel to spine, my God, today. Okay, ready? And let's go. Boom, doom, and back, that's 1. 2, so you're inhale, exhale, okay? That's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, we got it, almost done. 8, 2 more, breathe, 9, 10, good. Placing those down. So these Ottoman curls are here, right? We know here, curls are here. You are bringing the curl, your weights here, right up into your full motion of the curl, and then you're gonna turn your palms out and bring it back down in that position, okay? So of course, more of the work is gonna be with that control coming down. We're gonna do 7 of those. I'm grabbing 15s. I have not tried it with these, so let's just see. Go ahead and unlock your legs, because remember, with all upper body exercises, I would rather you pull from your legs to get that tension up, to get that weight up, instead of you pulling from your back, okay? All right, so let's go. We're here, boom, down. Oh, I'm strong. This is 2, 3, 4, yes, boom, 5, 6, one more, whoop, 7, woo, all right. Okay, we're moving next into a wood chop. So there are a couple of ways that you could do this, depending on how good your rotational movement is. Trying to find the right correct words to use. We're going here with the weight, and we're taking it a semi-rotation or a rotation over if this is a full rotation. You have the option of keeping that foot planted and you rotating correctly. If you need a little assistance, you can pivot that foot to assist you with that rotation as well, okay? So we're holding our weights like so, okay? And we're driving it straight up, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of those on each side. Boom, I just gave you the option with the rotate, the pivot of the foot, and you keeping both feet facing the front, okay? I think that's 9, 10. Let's do 2 more. 11 and 12. So you, of course, are supposed to feel it in your obliques area. This is a dominant exercise for your upper body, but you are gonna feel it in that oblique area. Make sure that you activate your core so that you are not twisting in the wrong place, okay? So opposite turn, okay? See that foot, pivot, or here. That's that inhale, exhale. 6, 8, 2 more. All right, good, okay. We're going down to the ground now. I just like to say, I be writing stuff down and after the fact, I'm like, whoa, what were you thinking? With this exercise, I do want you to go down in your weight. So if you've been using a heavier weight, please don't use the same weight that you've been using with all these exercises. I've warned you, if you pull something and you're trying to be a She-Hulk or Hulk or Captain America or any of the Marvel characters, that's on you, baby. So we're going into a push-up with a rotation. Okay? My God, today. All right, so open your legs as much as you need to. It's the same goes for your arms. You need to hit a push-up from your knees. You can still hit it here, boom, up, rotate, okay? And come back down to those knees. If you're good, then let's go. We have 7 of those on each side, okay? So we are doing a push-up. Once we come up from that push-up, we are rotating our body, taking that arm directly above or parallel to your shoulder and bringing it back down, okay? Both feet are staying on the ground just so we're clear. And let's go. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, I think I am gonna grab my other 5 for next round. So 3, so you're inhaling on that. Go down clearly. 4, 5, 6, oh, 1 more. Oh shit. 7. All right, so roll over to the other side. Think about intermediate, you taking it up a notch. Your resting time, of course, it's cut a little bit because you're supposed to have the endurance a little better, right? Right. I did push-ups yesterday. I had upper body yesterday. This is crazy. This is what I chose to record on today, but so we work. You need to double breathe like me. Do what you need to do. This is 5. Ooh, shit. Starting to feel it. Starting to feel it, you guys. 1 more, let's go. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Am I dramatic? Maybe? I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Moving on. We have press from the seat. We're sitting down for a shoulder press. We have 8 and then, okay, pull throughs. So you're going to place your feet or legs in front of you. I'm just like, did y'all hear that? This is targeted a little bit more for your core. So if you need to open your legs as much as you need to, the same way how you would for a push-ups, do that, okay? All right, we have 8 of these. I think 7, I don't know. We're gonna hit 8 though. So you're gonna engage your core already, and we're exhaling. Okay. Last one, you guys. We're going for our pull throughs with your dumbbell. Now, for me, I'm probably gonna have to lift it because the material with these mats, but they're just what they sound like. You're gonna be in your plank position or from your knees, wherever you feel most comfortable. You're placing that weight in a place where you can grab it because it's opposite arm to pull through, okay? We have 8 of those on each side. I want to keep things not too complex. This is just intermediate. Sometimes I get crazy. But this is the last exercise for the set, so let's just go with it, okay? Opposite arm reach through, okay? Remember that. Ready? Let's go. This is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, one more. 8. Get you some water. Break number 1. Whoop, whoop. Back around 2. We're gonna start from where we ended from. Work our way up to the beginning, okay? So we're starting with the pull throughs, then the push-ups. No, pull throughs, press, push-ups. We're back up, okay? So now we can powwow because I've done all the instructional things that we need to. One of the first things that I learned this year, when I turned 20, remember 8 on each side. When I turned 20, I was in college sitting in my room, my apartment. And there was a moment I heard, you're gonna save the world. And let me tell you, for a 20-year-old who was technically homeless, my mom was in a shelter, I'm in church every day, so I do believe that I could be said change because I have plenty of stories. I was overwhelmed. I believe this is 7. And I remember feeling like, how in the hell am I gonna change the world? But what I've learned more than anything this year is I think so many times we get caught up, even like just in social media in general, right? We have blog sites that tell us about everyone else's life. And we have a window into their lives, right? With so much judgment about the things that we would do differently and how could you do this? And there are another portion of people who are really attempting to figure out or not moving in their own life because they're trying to take everybody with them. One of the biggest lessons that I learned this year was that if you just do, they will follow. If you just do it, they're gonna follow. You don't have to talk to people about the change that you're making. You don't have to tell people, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to make any type of announcements. Just being who I have been, people have been able to take my life, my lessons, my stories, and find inspiration in that. And that has been far more powerful than me attempting to tell everybody, you can be a good person, you can do this, You can start this business. You can quit that job. You don't have to do that anymore. I wore myself out. I was irritated with humans because for me, it could all be so simple, but we continue to make shit hard for us. 8 of these. And I just didn't get it. And it almost made me, it's a God complex that I'm recovering from, probably from being in church so much, that we feel like we're supposed to fix people. That's not your fucking job. Your job is to live a life that creates the change you want to see. You telling everybody else about how they need to be off the internet while you on the internet fussing. How about you just be the person that you want to see other people become? And that has helped me so much to get out of other folks' business. And as good of a place as that I could be coming from, oh, I love them. I want them to be better. I'm just trying to fight for them. Fight for your fucking self. Fight for your damn self. On all fronts, you're worth it. You're no good for the next person if you're wearing yourself out with shit that don't even pertain to you. And let's be honest. I think we've gotten community misconstrued. We don't know that community isn't coming inside of your house telling you that something's wrong with all of your shit. Community is you being on the outside. If I need protection, you're there. If I need you to help me, you're there. If I need assistance, this last one, you're there. Nothing else, nothing more. I don't need your help on how to be a good human. Who are you? Huh? We have this God complex, fucked up. It's not your place. And you could be mad at people for not changing their lives, for not doing what you want them to do, or you can just do what you supposed to do. And I sat in that. I remember my therapist told me I have an obsessive compulsiveness with trying to fix shit. And that put me on a whole new wave of life, 12 of these, because I can't fix everybody. The message was clear. Save the world. Don't fix them. Just help them save themselves. You aren't their savior. I just say you be God and fix everything. I said, listen to what I'm telling you to do. And that is far greater than what you think you telling somebody about how what they did wrong or what they need to fix. It's not your place. Biggest lesson. Shocked me because I did so much more help by just living the life that I wanted everyone else to live. Anymore, not even one. I was able to inspire so many people by my actions, not by what I said to them, not by the truth that I was telling. Even, people people need to hear the truth. They do. They do. I completely agree with you. We are in an era where falsehood is seniority. The more you lie, the more we can create stories, the more popularity you get. And it can be confusing. But at the same time, if you're really aware of what you're doing, and me trying to preach the truth to somebody else who's really not even in a place to hear it, to receive it, it won't go unheard, it won't fall on deaf ears, and it won't be a waste of my time. Because I'ma know when to fold up. I'ma know when to hold up, I'ma know when to fold up, I'ma know when to shut my ass up. I'ma know when to just show up. I'ma know when to just listen and let them vent. I'ma know when to pick them up when they're in their lowest. You're more aware of what your community needs when you shut the fuck up. And stop trying to fix them. fix yourself, and in the process, you help your community in more ways than one. We're going outside of mint curls next. So that's been a heavy thing for me to learn. Really, it's been inspiring. Let's get a little personal, because I have to do intermediate lower body day too. I have a part 2 coming for lessons. My last session with my therapist, she let me know that I'm a fatherless child. And for people who have seen me, who know me in the past, who saw my father in my life, I can't say that my dad was not around. He wasn't around consistently, but I can't say that he just wasn't around. But to find out and be able to put together that, oh, this is the void that's still there. I'm wondering why it's still there. It's because I'm a fatherless child. And so maybe for the better half of the end of this year and the better half of next year, I will be parenting myself. Oh joy. No pun intended. Oh joy. I'll be able to have these moments that I was looking for him to be a part of, that I was anticipating and expecting for him to change. I get to do this for myself. And my therapist said it's okay to be sad, because I said that's one of the saddest things I've ever heard in my life. But the reality helps me set things into perspective and helps me realize how this season of my life can really help me be so much of a better person for my community, for my purpose, for my business. Even if it's hard as fuck. Even though it's sad as fuck. Like, it's sad. This is not fun shit. But it's helped me to calculate my life better. The ways into which I was looking for him, even because y'all don't know, go back on the videos and get to know your girl. Experiencing a divorce, I cut off my dad right when I decided to divorce my husband. So I had not spoken to my father in 2 years, and 2.5 years, if we're being quite frank. And when we did begin to speak, it wasn't helpful. And it put me in a place where I felt like a little kid again. And I had done so much work to peel myself from out of that space. I needed to figure out a way to never go back there. Because who wants to keep living their lives in a fucking merry-go-round, right? I'm 34 years old, to be 35 next year. I should not still be having these same drawn-out expectations for a human, whether it's my father or not, that has continued to show me that he is only capable of so much. No matter what I want, no matter what I desire, no matter what I dream about, the idea of what I think a father should be, what he is who he is. Accept it, and let's move the fuck forward so we be better for whatever the hell we're supposed to be doing here. And that's so important. So grasping that was big shit, huge shit for me. Something I'm still, when I speak about it, it's still like me embracing and accepting I'm a fatherless child. And this is where my life was, and this is where my life is now, and this is how I make my life better. Get you some water. We're on to round 3, babe. We're working, we're doing great. Okay, we'll discuss last lesson, because I mean, we're ending it, but this is last round. You guys are doing amazing. I'm so proud of you, okay? Working out and moving, especially from the house, is like a double whammy. Some people feel that it's easier to work out from home, but it's not. It's not at all. There's a comfort level that hopefully you curating your home to the point it make you not want to move. So pushing through and pushing through and pushing through at home is a different type of grind. And if that's you, I commend you. I don't want you to think that no one sees your work. A professional knows that shit is hard. Because for a professional, it is very hard to commit to working out from home, unlike when you go to the gym. When you go to the gym, you're kind of inspired. It's shit everywhere, it's equipment. You walk in, there's a smell, sometimes bad. There's this aura, like everybody's doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feel. When you're at home, you have to create that scene. You gotta get yourself pumped. you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. And so I see you if you do it, okay? Let's go into this last round. Okay. Back to our snatches. We're gonna work our way down. Let me see. Final lesson. This is probably gonna be a mantra of mine that I always stick by, because once again, if you're new here, I don't mind repeating the story. When I realized that I was going to be leaving my husband, even before he asked me to leave, catch it, I heard a voice within my body. I've heard voices, because everybody hears voices. If you're gonna be looking at me crazy, something's wrong with you, not me. If there's nothing inside of your head whispering shit to you, where is your conscience? Okay. So there was a voice that told me first to lay on the floor, because my heart was beating at a speed I had never felt before. Now I put together that I was having a panic attack, and I heard the voice tell me to lay down, open my hands, begin to slowly breathe, in through my nose, out through my mouth. And I laid there on that ground until I could feel my heart again. And after that, that voice was like, yes, she's here. And she's been speaking louder than ever since. Now, she doesn't have to be a female voice. Mine's is, if you're a male, maybe it'll be a male's voice. Maybe you're a female, them, they, that's gonna hear a voice and you don't really know who or what gender it is. It don't even have to be a gender. There's a voice that is within inside of us all. I believe that it is truly one of the most magical and divine things that we can lay present and a part of. And in moments where I think for a lot of people, they may be like, bitch, how did you get through that? What? He did what? She did what? I have listened to that voice in me, and she has never steered me in a direction that she has not prepared me for. And I'm gonna say that one more time, because I think too many times we think when you start hearing a voice is gonna walk you into a land full of milk and honey and gold and nothing but prosperity. But you gotta learn. And what I know from school, tests ain't always fun. I don't know anybody who's just excited to take tests all the goddamn time. We don't want them, but we need them to pass to the next level. And so when I began to hear that voice, she grew so strong, so loud. There were times I was like, I wish I didn't even hear you the first time, because girl, I'm tired. And this year was one of the best years of my life because of my test. Oh my God. Sometimes I be preaching and I really have to catch myself. And I get back into that real churchy Baptist J that I was born and raised as being. I needed them tests, y'all. Everything that I learned, oh my God, it's taught me so much. It prepared me so beautifully from September until now. Losing my grandma, having to see my grandma in a state that I have never seen her in before in my entire life. Having to see my mother mourn her mother, which is a different type of thing, especially if you're close to your mom. I pray that everyone has a beautiful relationship, but if I'm a fatherless child, I know there are several motherless children as well. So to be able to see someone who has been your savior, somebody who has saved you multiple times. I've told my mom, I tell people all the time, she is my guide on earth. And that's capital G on earth. To see her in this state, I would not have been prepared had I not been able to sit in those moments that were really hard in March, April, May, June, July. Because had I not sat in those moments, I would not be able to move the way that I have been able to move throughout the last quarter of this year. So last lesson is listen to the voice. That voice that you hear, that voice that's telling you, call that lady, call your mom, call your aunt, call your father, call your sister, apologize, tell them that you love them, say congratulations to so-and-so. And all of the things, small things that you're like, oh, I ain't gotta do that. It's been in the small things, y'all. Because had I not laid down, that wasn't no big message. That wasn't like something like, go tell it on a mountain. Why did that come up in my head? It wasn't major instructions, y'all. The instructions were simple. Lay on the ground. And I think we be looking for something so much bigger. You want more instructions when you're not even listening to the ones that you get now, the simple shit. How you want instructions that's gonna redirect the path of your goddamn life when you don't listen to the small things that you're supposed to do? At what point do you take accountability for not listening, for being disobedient, for doing what the fuck you want to do, knowing that it ain't getting you nowhere? Stop playing a victim. Hear what you need to hear. Shut up all the distractions in your life. Anything that's taking you away from hearing the voice. Y'all looking for so much other shit that doesn't equate to the voice. It just doesn't. There's not a drug, a superstar, a book, a guru, a pastor, bishop, priest, monk. No one is going to be as loud, magical, divine, and ordained only for you like the voice within. Okay. 3 more exercises, y'all, and we're done. Okay? We can do this. All right. I preach. I will leave this earth preaching the importance of listening to yourself. And if anybody is telling you not to listen to yourself unless you've been clinically diagnosed with something that would tell you not to listen to yourself, listen to what you're saying, what you're doing, what's within you telling you, because all that it is letting you know what's ahead of you. All that I've heard is a voice that already knows what's happening. So she steers me when I'm a little weary of where I should go. No, go to the right. No, go to the right. If I'm, don't do that. Don't call that nigga back. It helps me. And when I don't listen, it's an immediate reflection. I'll be pissed. I tell people all the time, it's like a spiritual thump in my head. Like somebody thumped you in your head. My mom used to do that she would do my hair, and I wouldn't, she's telling me to turn my head and try to look at the TV or do something else. She'll thump me. That's how I be feeling. Like a thump. Every time I don't listen to what I hear. And so for me, I am a proud listener of that voice. And I'm not gonna stop telling you to do it more. These are my worst ones. I hate push-ups, my Lord. I'm not gonna stop telling you to do it. I know that a wonderful change has come over me. Change. Let's go. So, listen to yourself. Look out for yourself. And I know it sounds kind of selfish, but you can't keep giving the people that you love half of you, because you're trying to, in reality, you want to be the best for them, but you don't know how to be the best for yourself. And if we can't be our best selves for ourselves, there's no way in hell you're gonna be any good for your children, your children's children, your jobs, your work partners, your life partners, your friends, your church members, the ministries that you in, organizations that you serve. I watch it time and time again. When you're trying to give from a well that is dry, you are only poisoning and giving people contaminated water. And it ain't helpful. It's a hindrance. And it sets everything back. It sets the whole community back. And y'all gonna get tired of me talking about community, but if we've learned nothing else, now is the time to build one of the biggest, not even biggest, the most supportive and helpful communities all around you. I don't wanna be halfway for the kingdom. I can't do it. I can't do it. I want to be all that I can in every way. I want people to be inspired by my life because I'm living it, not because I'm trying to show y'all I'm perfect, but because I'm showing you that hard shit is hard, but we are some of the most sustainable humans on this fucking planet. And I say that with my black chest. So always know that what we're experiencing is going to be helpful. And in the ways that you feel like you are not as valuable are the places that you are needed the most. You guys did an amazing job. I'm so proud of y'all. I will be back with a lower body intermediate video before the year is up. I'm taking next week off, so I'm gonna get as much editing and recording I can and get in before the year is up. I appreciate, I've had over 100 followers, subscribers this year on my YouTube. Blessed. This has been one of the hardest platforms to grow, and I am so grateful to finally be getting my mudge and my zhuzh and knowing how I'm going to speak to y'all. Ending statements, know that you are worthy to be filled, and know that the time it takes for you to be filled, you're worth that time. Don't ever feel like you have to move at a speed that you're not capable of. Always know that the time that you make, everything that you do is a small puzzle piece to something way bigger. And riding that wave and enjoying every piece you find to create something massive is always the fucking goal. I love y'all so much. We'll be back with more lessons that I've learned in 2024. Thank y'all for loving on me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for sitting and watching the videos. And thank you most of all for moving with me. I promise y'all have saved me in more ways than one. Please be kind to yourself so that you are kind to somebody else. You do not know what people are facing, and you do not know the massive change you can make in their lives. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything, I love you. If this is your first year experiencing grief during these holiday seasons, I'm hugging you because I know what it feels like. Woo! Let's wrap this up. Bye.